I'm a neuroscientist, and so I study cellular and molecular neuroscience, physiology. I was interested in the neural systems of learning and memory and how cells in the brain, neurons, rearrange their connections, the strength of connections from one brain area to the next. It's something we refer to as neuroplasticity, and it's really central to talking about how learning and memory works, but also how nervous systems regenerate, how they have resilience throughout life. The reasons that cannabis works as medicine has to be understood in the framework of our body's natural endocannabinoid system. The receptors we have, the signaling pathways, the modes of communication that cells use with these endocannabinoids are a system of homeostasis and well-being and resilience. So I think that any physiologist, any physician is familiar with the term homeostasis, and it refers to a living being's ability to stay within a range of function that's adaptive for life, whether it's keeping your heart rate at a steady rate, your body temperature, your other kinds of physiological set points, blood glucose, but also in the brain there's homeostasis to sort of keep everything working in balance. And the endocannabinoids, turns out, are a really important key player throughout the nervous and immune and endocrine systems. They help to regulate hormone levels. They help to regulate neural systems working in what we would think would be sort of optimal ranges. So the endocannabinoids are molecules that get released by neurons when they're activated. It's really easy to think about this in terms of epilepsy or seizure-related excitotoxicity. Cells in the brain communicate with neurotransmitters that activate the next cell. That's sort of the excitatory transmission. But too much of the signal, the currency of the brain, too much of it is toxic. The endocannabinoids are a way that cells within a circuit tone down their own inputs. They fine-tune their own inputs in order to achieve the most, the best functionality, the ability of the neural circuit to respond to situations. So it turns out things like resilience to stress and modes of learning and memory and other systems of neuroprotection involve cells releasing these endocannabinoids and acting at cannabinoid receptors. Modern science is learning things about how the endocannabinoid system is protective, helps to impart homeostasis and resilience to neural systems and other tissues. The phytocannabinoids play into that. The plant-based medicine is working with the same systems and should be viewed in that way, rather from the institutional bias that just assumes the plant is causing damage. I think our assumption should be the plant is helping to restore balance when taken medicinally. And sometimes in the case of extreme imbalance, like cancers.